All right, we are going to start coding. We're going to click the sprite we want to code. We're going to do this for every sprite. So we're going to start with the first one. We're going to come over here and we're going to make sure it says we're on the coding block. And then these are the different blocks that we'll be able to use. We need to trigger our code. So we're going to choose an event when the green flag is clicked. So that means when this green flag is clicked, your code will start for the letter T. Now, or for your first letter, we want it to do something. So we're going to come back over here and I want this one to move. I think I want it to turn 15 degrees and move 10 steps. Now I'm going to click the flag just to see what that looks like. And before I do that, I want you to notice down here, your X and Y axis. That is the position it's starting at. Now usually what I do is I jot that down so that I can remember where to put it back. I'm actually just looking for a piece of paper. So I'm going to jot that down. 180 minus 181 for the X and minus 44 for the Y. So I'm going to click this green flag and that's what it's going to look like every time I click it. Now I want to reset it. So this was 181 minus 44. And then, I forgot to change the direction. So I need to also notice. There we go. The direction was 90. So that's another thing. These are all the things that we can reset. So I reset it. Now the reason why I'm resetting it is because I want this to turn and move on a loop. So, or repeat. So I'm going to go back over to my code and I'm going to go to a control because a repeat controls what happens. And I'm going to move that there. I love how the puzzle pieces just snap together. So I have 181, 44, and direction is 90. I'm going to click my green flag. And so it did that 10 times. So I think I want it to, actually, I'm going to change my repeat. So let's see, 181, 44. Now what's cool about this is that you might be noticing I am debugging while I am coding it. Debugging means like I'm trying something out. It's not working quite the way I want it to, so I'm going to try it again. So I actually want this to continuously turn, so I'm going to use the forever loop. And I'm going to take these two out and put them in there. And guess what I do with this? I just drag it over here and it gets rid of it. Now let's click. There it goes. It's just going to turn until I click the stop. And I'm going to reset it. There is some fun code I can use to set that back. All right, so to reset the code after I click stop, I am going to trigger that. So I'm going to make it so after I've clicked stop, I'm going to click a space bar. And then I need my letter T to go back to 90 degrees. So I'm going to point in direction 90. Sounds a little odd, but that is the direction we want it to go. And then we also want it to go back to these coordinates. So I am just, here it is, go to 181 and 44. So I'm going to show you what that's going to look like. So we're going to spin it, spinning, spinning, spinning. I'm going to stop. Now I'm going to press the space bar and it reset it for me. So we now have just done a loop code and a reset code.